I want to give all praise unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bashim Makar Hakodash. And I just wanted to go into another quick video because we're at the time, man, where the Lord is revealing certain things to us that we need to, see that, look, man, this man's the devil, and he's showing himself to be the devil. That's why we thank Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for setting up elders and apostles that are teaching us the right way. That's why we give him double honors, and we say, Tawadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom, man. And the men out there pushing this truth with sincerity, honesty, and faith. Right now, I found this video, and I thought it was a real spiritual one in my mindset, because I've had conversation with brothers to say the ones that get to make it, Avaratazah, you go down in those bunkers, man, and we see what's down there. It's going to make you even more pissed off, because Esau has built himself a nest egg of different multiple technologies, and he'll look like an alien, man. That's why when he comes out with his so-called his deception, that people are going to think that he's a so-called extraterrestrial, and he's another being, because he's going to have this technology that he's been hoarding, man. Okay, and the scriptures prophesy to this. So I thought it would be a good, little extra, a little video just to go into, man. And I hope you all can be edified by this, and see that, look, man, the kingdom is going to be off the chain. When I tell you off the chain, we're going to see things and do things through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Is going to elevate the world, man. Okay? So I'm going to play some of this video, and then I'm going to jump right into the scriptures. Enjoy, Akim. And the name of this video is called Mind World Changing Devices Locked Away by Illuminati. Alright, watch this.
It wants to get back to the shape it was when it was made. It was cold, it's quite relaxed. It will take any shape. This is now cold, and you see I can take it and stretch it out. It's made in the shape. It was made in the shape that I showed you first. Now it's cold, I can stretch it. Here I have a glass of hot water, and if I just pour the hot water on, there we are. Good as new. In the cool state, it's relaxed and floppy. In the heated state, it remembers its former state. That's why you say it has a memory. So if you make the thing...
Do you understand that we're going to have metal that has memory in it? It can remember its shape, man. So let's see what kind of things you can apply to this. What wears out? These cards, right? That's like your car. All of a sudden it getting banged up, and all you got to do is pour hot water over your car, and your car goes back to the original state that it was in. You need no more insurance companies. You understand the capabilities of that? You can have metal that can never be broken or bent. You can bend it, move it, but it goes back to its original form when it goes into hot water or heat, exposed to heat. That's amazing, man.
So it's straight. You made it. Then it was hot. It wants to straighten out. When it's cold, it's just as floppy as a wet noodle. You take one of these things and put the hot and cold water to your hand. It's like a wet noodle. When it's cold, when it's hot, it straightens out very suddenly. It's quite strong stuff. In a small workshop across from his office, he designed and built a wheel with nitinol loops hanging from the spokes. He calculated that if he filled a container with cold water and another with hot water, the loops of nitinol, moving from one bath to the other, would bend, then spring back, and that the sudden spring of the nitinol in the hot water would drive the wheel around, thus becoming the world's first solid-state heat engine. He was right.
Wow.
David Porter of Galtech Semiconductors demonstrates his recently patented permanent magnet motor called the carousel electric generator. This is the latest version of the carousel motor generator. rotary version, rotary inside. There's 18 separate sections, what we call a coil section.
Because I always, when you research the dumps, right, they use something called maglev trains, okay? And this is something I sort of research a lot, man, because I always picture the future as much as possible, because this hellhole ain't shit. But Esau used maglev trains because the Most High created these magnets for the use of man. All right, that's why they're finding out about it and using it and putting two and two together. And some of these possibly are Jake's too. That's another thing you guys got to get over, because you don't know who's Israel. But it says Jacob is the former of all things. We're inventors also. That's why I say sports is like the least of what we can do. That's the least as we can do. That's like looking at a semi-truck and saying, oh, the semi-truck is a semi-truck because of the color of the truck. That's nothing. What's under the hood, man? It's so much more than just the color of that truck. That's the same thing with us. The sports and all that shit, that's just the color of on the outside appearance. The things that we can do with our mentality and our spirit is far beyond measure. All right?
18 make up the outer diameter. There's 6 coils here that we're using to drive the motor. And we don't have an automatic start on the system right now. That's something that the Intel chip will do. We started up at a pulse rate of approximately 13 pulses, which gives us a 16% duty cycle. It takes a while to spool up, because like I say, it works also as its own flight.
Police officer gets out, looks at me and says, "Sir, do you have a gun in your car?"
Because like I say, it works also as its own flywheel. So we build up the power gradually.
Look at that, man. All by magnets. Look how efficient that is. You wouldn't have the need for the pollution. That's why the kingdom of heaven is going to be clean energy. Abaratazah, I'm just speaking in part, man. That's all I can do is speak in part.
Is that everything floats on the magnetic field in there. You have very little internal friction. What we're doing is removing the energy from the magnet. The magnet has a specific life. They lose approximately 1% a year. So we're not actually trying to create energy from nothing. The system will not run forever. It's not perpetual motion. We use the amount of energy that is in the magnets. Once that energy is used up, the magnets can be taken out. They can be recharged. All we're doing is maximizing the efficiency of the electromagnetic flux dip.
All right, let me get into some scriptures, and I'm going to play the rest of the videos on out, man. I want to make sure you all can get the point, though, that you get the full gist of what I'm trying to say. Because Esau has gathered up the world's technology and hid it for his so-called other means. But the Most High has put him in a trick bag, man. He don't know why he's doing it, but it's not meant for the world to have the technology of the kingdom. Because the Most High wants this world to function, to fulfill the words, prophecies, and then what? The kingdom of heaven is going to receive those things because we're his chosen and his beloved. So he's going to give us those things freely, man. That's how we're going to be able to travel outside the universe, man. The things that we're getting ready to do, man. And we say this by faith. We don't give a damn if people believe us. I really do. At this time, the things I'm so believing in my mind, it's like, what if they don't care? Or what if they don't believe you? Man, look, it's coming, man. The world is evolving. Things are evolving. We're evolving, man. We're gonna be put on a whole nother level as being Israelites, man. That's why Yahushua says, "Ye are Elohim, the powers, gods, man." Okay, we got to believe that, man. This is Isaiah 10 and 14. It says, "And my hand have found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathereth eggs that are left, I have gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing or opened the mouth or peeped." Because nobody's saying anything about why we're using fossil fuels still. They might say something, but when it comes to the whole, they can't stop it. Because Esau this is his way. He's engineered the society to run on those fossil fuels, so he can make as much money as possible. And it says, so shall the axe boast itself against him that hewn therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up. Or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood. So Esau's doing what he's supposed to do. But I'm just showing Akim a glimpse into the future that's coming to us in a little bit. Because Esau has all that technology stored away on hard drives, on paper, files, whatever he got. He could probably already have the engines made up, man. But we gonna ravish this man. Just like we spoiled the Egyptians when we got out of that captivity. We gonna spoil this man again. You gathered it for us, Esau. You didn't gather it for yourself. It wasn't for the New World Order. That was for the New World Order, Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's all you done the legwork for us. We were in slavery. You done the work, the hard part for us. You gathered all the worst future technology and put it in one place so we can grab that, man. This is Proverbs 28:8. And it says, He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. So all you doing the legwork for us. You ain't doing nothing out of the ordinary. The Lord sets you up, man. The Lord sets you up. It says, He that turneth away his ears from hearing the law, even his prayers shall be an abomination. So on the main point, man, you gathered it for us to use in the future world to come. You know, because we're going to have spiritual power. We can do whatever we want. But the world as is going to be ran under us. And we're going to implement these things, man. Because the earth is going to be renewed and refreshed by us ruling it, man. And the power of Yahweh Shem Shah. This is Job 27:17. And it says, He may prepare it, but the just shall put it on. And the innocent shall divide the silver. So you did all these things, but we're going to put it on. We're going to take that upon ourselves, and we're going to use it for our benefit of what the Lord wants us to do. Not for you to live a life of fucking wickedness, man. You living in your heaven now. Enjoy it. He says, He buildeth his house as a moth, and as a booth that keeper maketh. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. That's what's getting ready to come to you, man. You getting ready to taste the harsh reality of slavery and what happens when you fuck up. Because we had to realize that, man. The whole earth is going to be put in subjection under righteousness, man, which is the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai and the rulership of Yahweh Shai and Yahweh himself. It says, Jeremiah 49:16, Thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, and holdest the high of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as the high of the eagle, I will bring thee down thence, saith the Lord, man. The Most High is going to bring you down and put you into subjection and show you how a world should be ran under righteousness, man. So I'm going to let these play, and Akim enjoy.
Empty is there to the production of electrical output. By stimulating the existing oscillations of space energy, his radiant energy device ran for days, putting out 50 kilowatts of electricity. His public demonstrations attracted newspaper coverage, scientists from Bell Laboratories, and the Department of Agriculture's Rural Electrification Administration. Although no one can find evidence of fraud, neither could anyone explain how the radiant energy device worked. During the 30s, he developed semiconductors and transistors that were far ahead of their time. Unfortunately, as all too many inventors have suffered, when he refused to sell out to powerful interests, Moray and his family were threatened, shot at, and the laboratory ransacked. Ignored by the U.S. Patent Office, Moray quietly stopped public disclosure of the device after it was destroyed by his assistant, Felix Fritsch. A communist sympathizer was frustrated when Moray declined his repeated offers to take that technology to Russia.
This torch here is producing a temperature of 1200 degrees Celsius. Now try cooking an ordinary egg like that, and in a very few seconds, the results would be quite an explosion. But I'm going to leave this torch here, blowing on this egg for a couple of minutes before we crack it open. And in order to survive the